Hello friends, welcome back to the DIY Guy channel. So today we are going to replace the inner and outer tie rod of Honda Maze. So I bought this product. Actually, it's like the company which provides the OEM parts. If you see, it's a Sona Group. It's like a company which builds the OEM parts for the car manufacturers like Maruti, Honda. So these are the good products, reliable products, not a local product. What I'm going to install in my Honda Maze. These are the tools which will be used to open the inner and outer tie rods. This one is for the outer tie rod. This is for the inner tie rods. These tools, it's ordered from Amazon. So make sure you watch this video till end. Lot of details will be shared. What we need to check, what not, and what all parts need to be replaced properly if they are wear and tear. So let's get started. So friends, I have jacked the car and secured the car with the jack stand. So now we have to spray WD-40 in the areas where we have to open the screws and nut, all those things. So first one is here, and the second one I will show it to you. So we have to use WD-40 and leave it for 5 minutes here as well. So first we have to take out the carter pin. We have a pin over here, so we have to take that pin out. So the pin is out. So first of all, going to open this nut. For this you need a 17 mm key. So install the key, and it will not going to open easily, so you have to use the hammer. So it will break and it will be open, it will be rotate easily. And now you have to open this bottom one. And to open this nut of our outer tie rod, we need a 17 mm socket. So the nut is out, and to open the outer tie rod, we will going to use our new tool which I already shown it to you. So the other way is you have to just hit hammer on this area. This will going to pop out. So rather than we have a tool to just open it very easily, so this time we're going to use that tool. In my previous video I have shown how to open it without using the tool, using the hammer. So this is the tool. You have to install it like this. So once you install it, the bottom one you have to install it like this. So we installed the tool. Now we're going to tighten this bolt. When we tighten this, it will going to create a pressure on this outer tie rod and will come out. For this we need 24 mm socket. So this way it will come out. So when you just open this one, the outer tie rod, you have to count the rotates. The same rotates you have to remember, and that during the installation you have to rotate the same time. So let's take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 16 or the 16 or 17. The reason why I am replacing this and this is the reason. So just for the comparison, this is the old one. You can see it's very easily I can rotate it with my hand, and this is the new one. I can't rotate it. So first of all you have to just take out this clip. So the clip is out. Before that I have to take out this. So this clamp is also out, which is holding the boot. Open this one. So the better way, like it's stuck over. So first of all just use any small flathead screwdriver and just try to insert that into this boot, and after that spray the WD-40 in it. So this one you have to just, once you spray the WD-40, after that use a flathead screwdriver to just rotate it. So if you see properly, there is a metal clip which you can see. Let me show you. So the clip is over there, which you can see. So we have to use a flathead screwdriver and a hammer to take this out the clip. Let me just take out the clip. After that I'm going to show you. So that pin is loose, and now I'm going to take out the boot. The boot will going to slide out like this. So boot is here. So this is the pin. I'm going to not use the pin because once it's opened you can't reuse it. Instead of this, I'm going to use a cable tie, and later maybe I will going to use a clamp which can be tied with a screw. So later I'm going to install that. As of now, I'm going to use a cable tie. Right time to inspect this boot. If there is no crack, we can going to use the same boot. So from here you can see the rack is visible. So this is the condition you can see. The other thing is that there is a, I don't know how much it's visible from here, but you will see properly. There is like a small metal plate which is bended to secure this inner tie rod so that it didn't come out. It will stop rotating it. There is two on it, one on this side and on the bottom side. So this is the closer look. You can see it's bent on this side. So I'm going to just make it straight so that I can open the inner tie rod as well. Just place a such kind of tool and just hit it twice. It will going to be like straight, and it will just release the inner tie rod so that you can just open it later. So let me just straight it first of all. So now you can see this I was talking about this clamp or plate which is holding the inner tie rod. So I've just straight it with using a hammer and that metal chisel. After that it's straight. So now we have to install that tool which I have shown you to install that tool and open this inner tie rod. On the clean cloth I have just sprayed the brake cleaner, or you can use the throttle body cleaner, whatever you the easily available with you. Just remove any kind of grease or oil from this area, otherwise the tool which you are going to install, it is going to slide on it. So we have to lose our tool, just install it from here. Now we have to tight it. So we have to install the tool like this. Let me tight it properly. To tight this tool, we're going to use this 14mm key. So let me tight this. So you can see I've installed the tool. Now we need this kind of like a square socket. So it's easily available in the market. So we have to install it over here. So it's installed. Now I have to use the extension bars to open it. Install the extension bar. So the extension bar is installed. Now we have to use a ratchet. Install the ratchet. So ratchet is installed. So let me show you the setup first of all. So this is the setup. You can see the ratchet is installed with the extension. So you can see it's loose. So once it slides out, we have to just open the tie rod. So it's out. So it's the right time to inspect your steering rack as well. You can see we don't have any kind of leakage, nothing. So the inner seals are intact. So right time to compare the old and new the tie rods. So they are identical. You can see they are identical. So you can see I can rotate very easily even with my two fingers. No resistance. And if I show you the new one, I can't even move it easily even using my whole hand. So that's the difference. So I was talking about this steel plate I was referring. Let me show you. It's installed like this. So once it's tightened, you have to just hit it over here so that it will going to hold the inner tie rod. It will not going to open. So the metal part I was taking out. So this is the plate. I just use a hammer to rotate it. So we have this cut. You can see this metal is coming out. So it's going to install in these grooves. You can see we have grooves. So it will going to hold this one like this. It will not going to rotate. So installing it back is very simple. You have to just first align this plate, the metal plate which I shown it to you. So you can see it's aligned. It's aligned properly. Once it's aligned, you have to just rotate this one. And with your one hand, just try to hold that plate because you don't want that plate to be rotate. So now the tool is installed. We have to install the extension bar, and now we have to tighten it up. So it's tightened properly. Now take out this tool. So I just bend the plate, metal plate. You can see on the top it's bent, and on the bottom one as well. So bottom one is clearly visible. So you can see the bottom one. so bottom one is also locked. So what I did, I just use this kind of plier, just install it like this and just bend that plate, so it is going to secure the inner tie rod. So before installing the boot, as I said, just inspect it properly. There should be no cracks. If there is a crack in this boot, dust is going to enter, dust, water is going to enter in that the rack, and it is going to damage the rack. So make sure there is no water. You can see it from inside as it's clean, no grease, nothing. So once you open this clamp, it can't be reused. So instead of that, I will going to install a cable tie like this and go to tighten it up. Later, if I see any problem with this, I will going to install the clamp which has like a screw on it. So we're going to install that one. So I will going to use the two cable ties, one on this side and another on this side, so that there is no chances of any dust or debris will going to enter in this boot. So you can see it's secured with the cable tie. So now we have to install back the nut before installing back the outer tie rod. So installed. So when taking out the outer tie rod, we count the rotates. So it was 17, 16 and 17. So we're going to use the same. So once it's hold the thread, after that we have to start counting 1, 17. So we have to install this back. Okay, install the nut on the bottom, and before that you have to make sure you tight this one so that it will not going to move easily. So the 17 mm key will be used. Again we have to use the 17 mm socket to tighten it up. You can see there is a hole which is aligned with this nut. After that you have to tighten this. So let me just install the pin as well. So the pin is also installed. So this is the basic process to change the inner and outer tire rod of your car. So friends, to cover that boot, the internal part which I will going to use this clamp. So earlier I installed a cable tie, but now I am installing this clamp because the plastic part that will going to wear and tear, and the clamp will be secure. So this is the clamp. It cost me around 30 rupees. If you see the size, it's 38 to 57 mm. So this is the size of the clamp which will be installed in the Honda Maze. So I'm going to install this clamp. So it's, you can see it's a screw tightened. So in case later we have to open, we have to just unscrew this screw, and the clamp will going to be open. So installing this clamp is very simple. We have to open this screw. Once the screw is open, this clamp will be open like this. So you have to install it in the boot inner area on the tie rod and just tighten this up. So let me just install, and after that going to show you. So friends, here you can see the clamp is installed. You can see the head. This is how it looks after installing the clamp. And make sure you replace the tie rod in pairs. It's not like you replace the one side and leave the other side you will left as it is. No, you have to replace it in pairs, so that the wear tear should be equal when you install the tie rod inner and outer both. So very simple process. Coming on to the cost, both the inner and tie rod, both sides, it cost me around 1600 rupees. So once you are done with the installation of inner and tie rod both sides, you have to go for the alignment of your car. That is something mandatory. So we are done on the left hand side. Same way we are going to do the right hand side. So the procedure remains the same. So if you like this video, please do subscribe my channel and keep watching DIY Guy. Take care. Bye bye.